I think it's great. I think I really like the direction that you're taking it, and I don't know, I feel like it's a bit refreshing to listen to because it's not some podcasts feel like a bit forced kind of, but then I like how it like naturally just like unfolds and everything.
Amazing. No, I was saying it's a comfortable environment. At least you've made us comfortable and we're able to bring out our real personas and stuff. So I mean, kudos, man. It's going places, and let's grow the industry. Definitely. Let's do this for the culture.
You are like the everything about it. Like, you are amazing, and I cannot wait to see where you go with this. So, honest opinion, I like where you've started. Like, I like where you are and where you're headed.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, I'm Raphael. I'm Callum's cousin. I was on the Konse Podcast last year, 2022. The experience, it was basically like a 3-hour Zoom call with your family. So, pretty chill. And I really liked that, we weren't really restricted in what we were going to say or, like what we could discuss or, it was just like a conversation basically. So yeah, really enjoyed the experience. Would recommend it if you can, get the opportunity.
Hey, it's your girl Zachiana Nomsa, and I was a guest on the Konsd Podcast alongside Joey M. Mukando. We were basically talking about how to live your best life, and man, we had giggles and laughs, and it was just vibes all the way. I felt super comfortable, and I was like, yeah, we should have conversations like this, okay? The Konsd Podcast debuts on YouTube in the next 2 weeks. Like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to do that. Ciao.
Zambia, hello guys. So the Konse Podcast, I was lucky enough to be on it in November. The legendary podcast is debuting on YouTube in 2 weeks, so I hope you guys go check it out. Also run up the streams on Apple Music and all the Apple platforms. And yeah, like that Konse Podcast, it made me feel real comfortable. I was real lit on that podcast. He asked great questions. Like, he really made me feel comfortable on the podcast. Run it up to the #1 Zambian podcast.
What's good, everybody? Oma here from the Konse Podcast. You know who I am. Yes, sir. You have heard it right. The 3rd season of the podcast is finally here. And guys, I'm so excited. But before I even get into that, I just want to say, guys, if not for you, the podcast wouldn't be where it is today. The podcast wouldn't have grown to the extent that it has today. And just to give you guys a bit of a perspective, right? When I started the podcast, I literally thought nothing of it at the time. I just wanted to do something new. But then it exposed me to this insane world of people that share information freely, and it just grew my network, and so many things have happened as a result of me starting this podcasting journey. And I mean, let me just say the numbers. We have 150 subscribers on Apple Podcasts and Google Podcasts, respectively. 5-star ratings on Spotify for most of the episodes. 1.4 thousand streams per episode. And the biggest flex of them all, it's streamed in over 30 plus countries. Dude, I don't think you guys realize just how insane that is. And for me personally, it means so much, and that's why I'm able to do the things that I'm able to do now because of that. And guys, honestly, man. So now on to the 3rd season. The first thing that I gotta say about this 3rd season that makes me so excited is the fact that it's going to be on YouTube, which means that for those of you that have been wondering who the person behind this very beautiful voice is, you get to see my face, as well as the faces of all the other guests that have been on the podcast, because they will be making returns, as well as faces of new guests as well. I gotta say, this season is packed with a lot of things and a lot of discussions, from very deep discussions about so many things. This season we're going unhinged. And by that I mean we're going to go deep into so many discussions that a lot of people are afraid to talk about. and more. We're going to talk about mental health. We're going to talk about intimacy and relationships. We're going to talk about sex. We're going to talk about financial independence like we have in the past. We're going to talk about maturity, emotional maturity. We're going to talk about so much. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. There are going to be so many guest appearances. And like I said, I just cannot wait. And all of that is really just because of the support that you guys have shown. The podcast would not be where it is right now if not for the support that you guys have given. And so this is my way of saying thank you. The podcast is doing so much. And like I said, this is your step-by-step to live your best life. It's your step-by-step guide on how to live your best life. And so everything that we do on this podcast will reflect that. We're going to celebrate each other's wins. We're going to grieve together. We're going to learn from each other. It's a community. And I can't wait for you guys to see what this community is going to be doing in this third season. So with that being said, welcome to the Konse Podcast, your step-by-step guide on how to live your best life.